Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm out doing Uber Eats right now, so you can see that's why it's a little dark. But I wanted to share this video while it was still fresh in my heart and fresh in my mind. I had someone ask me today, after 29 years of marriage, what is my motivation for being faithful to my wife or staying married to my wife? What motivates me? And I gave him a couple different reasons. And the way I broke it up was there's some spiritual reasons and there's some natural reasons or non-spiritual reasons. One of the spiritual reason is that I really want to honor God. I want to please God. I mess up and miss a lot of things in life, make bad decisions, bad choices, mess up and do all kind of stuff. But I do not want to do that on my marriage. I don't want to miss it on my marriage. I don't want to mess it up on my marriage. I want to get that right. I want to get that right because I want to please God and I want to honor God. I want people to look at my marriage and look at how I love my wife and be like, to God be the glory. There is a God, right, in heaven, right? That's my ultimate reason. I want to bring praise and honor and glory to God. I want him to be pleased with me and the way I love my wife and with my marriage as a whole. The next reason is I genuinely love my wife. I have a great wife. I have an excellent wife. I have an awesome wife. My wife does not make it hard to love her, to want to be faithful to her, to want to please her, to keep my vows to her. She doesn't make it hard at all. I love my wife, right? So that would be my next reason. My third reason would be for my kids and for my grandkids and generations to come, right? I want them to know that two completely different people can come together and make a marriage work. I want them to know that two completely different people can come together and weather all the storms of life and make it work. I want them to know that you can do that. You can fulfill your vows and you can genuinely love each other from the moment you meet each other till the time where you part from each other, right? I want them to realize that you can do this, right? I want them to have hope. And the next reason is for society or for people in general. There's a lot of people out there that say marriage is overrated, marriages don't work, or I'm never getting married. And that's all based off of broken relationships, broken marriages, adulterous relationships, marriages gone wrong. That's why they have that mindset. So what if I could be someone to show them that you can do it? Right? Because if I can be someone to show them they can do it, then that gives them hope as well. And it shows them that it can be done and that it may be worth the try. And so that's another reason. And then the other reason is kind of along the same lines. If people are married already, I want them to understand that you can make it through those storms. You can make it through those trials. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is glory on the other side. There's joy on the other side. If you can learn to work, right? I oftentimes say that marriages don't work because the people in the marriage don't work. If you can learn to work, if you can learn to invest the time, if you can learn to invest the money, if you can learn to invest the emotion, if you can learn to invest in your wife or your spouse, you can have something beautiful. You can have something beautiful. So those are my reasons. I want to please God. After 29 years of marriage, my motivation is that I want to please God. I genuinely love my wife. I want to do it for my kids and grandkids. I want to do it for unmarried people, and I want to do it for people. That is a lot of motivation right there. So I hope this in some kind of way helps somebody. I hope it encourages somebody. I hope it gives somebody some hope. And I hope you can find out a motivation for you in your relationship to either get married or to stay married. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm probably going to do a shorter version of this video on my shorts. But you guys be blessed. Have a good night.